here today to share with you our sweet potato hash recipe that would be great for any breakfast. I chose it because sweet potatoes are a bit healthier of a choice for a starch than, say, your average white potato would be. It also incorporates onion and fresh peppers. We will also have sausage, and then I will show you how to do a sunny side up egg. So first, we will need our ingredients, which we have out. You'll need a cutting board, a chef knife, a peeler, measuring spoons, a bowl, a strainer, and a frying pan and a pot to boil water in. This will take about 10 minutes to prep and about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. Before we get started cutting our sweet potato, you can put about 8 cups of water in a saucepan to begin boiling while you're cutting your potatoes. Let's get started. We're going to take our peeler and peel away from yourself. You have a firm grip on the potato itself, and you just slide the blade across the skin until all of the skin is off. Once you have your sweet potato peeled, you will take it and you will dice it with a medium dice. So you'll want to be sure to make sure you have your claw with your hand made so you don't cut yourself. Then lay them flat side down. Then once you have them like this, gather them together and you're just going to start your dice. So now that we have our sweet potatoes cut, we're going to put them into our pot of boiling water until tender, which should be about 4 minutes. Our next step is to heat up our frying pan at a medium-high heat because we are going to be cooking our sausage. This is a ground breakfast sausage. I purchased it at the local grocery store meat counter. So once our frying pan is heated up, we're going to take our sausage and put it in our frying pan. All right, we are going to see if the pan is hot enough and ready. It should sizzle when we put a piece of meat down. As you can see, it doesn't sizzle quite yet, so maybe it needs another minute or two. Right now, I'm just breaking the sausage up so it's a sausage crumble, and the more it cooks, the easier it will be to come apart. So our sweet potatoes are done. They're just right. They're tender to the touch. So we're going to strain them now and set them aside. So right now, they are ready to go in the hash. Okay, while we have our sausage cooking, we're going to cut our onion and our peppers and garlic. So to cut a pepper, I like to go and cut around the inside. And then cut down either side. So it looks like this. Then the stem and seeds come out very easily. Okay, next we're going to do a small dice. So we're going to julienne, which is the long cuts. Then we're going to gather them up and we're going to do our small dice. All right, if you look here, the crumbles are nicely done. It's browned. There are no pink spots left in our sausage, so we're going to take it out of the pan so it's ready for our peppers and onions. I have a dish set aside over here that we're going to put the sausage in while the peppers and onions cook. And if you notice, there's very little grease in the pan after cooking the sausage. That's one of the benefits of going to your local meat counter at your grocery store and getting their freshly ground pork versus a prepackaged sausage that you could get. The fat content is way less. So we're going to be able to use the remaining fat that's in here to cook our peppers and onions. If you have a lot more oil because you've used a prepackaged sausage, now would be the time to drain it. Okay, if you look here, we have both of our peppers cut up. We're going to add them to our pan now so they can start cooking while I'm cutting the onion. And look at that beautiful color that you get from using a red and a yellow bell pepper. And now would be also the time to lower the heat on your pan to a mid-temperature, about a 5 or a 6 on. All right, we have our garlic and our onion that we have to yet to put in the pan. So I'm going to show you another way to peel your garlic. If you take the blade of your knife, it smashes the garlic clove and you're able to peel it with great ease. Check it out. So I'm going to do that with the other one. You just have to be very careful to use the flat side of your blade. So we're going to cut up our garlic. And now we're going to do our onion. So everybody cuts their onions a little bit differently. I cut off both ends and then make a small slit down the side so that I can peel it. All right, and then I cut mine in half, lay it on its side, and go up the edges. And then down again to get a really nice small cut. And you can add extra vegetables or extra peppers if you want to add a jalapeno in there. If you like it spicy, you can do that too. Or if you're not a fan of onions, you could leave them out. All right, we're going to add these to our garlic, and then we're going to add them in our pan. Okay, we're going to add the onion in here now, and the garlic, and just let them cook together. Since we're done cutting up, you can turn up the heat a little bit more. I like to go a little higher if I'm able to stand here and watch it the whole time. And you'll just let it brown slightly. While it's doing this, you can get your second frying pan ready to make your sunny side up eggs. If you look right here, your peppers and onions are starting to caramelize, which is that nice, pretty dark brown color. Not burnt, just caramelizing. That's definitely the effect you want to have on all of your peppers and onions that you have in here. So we're just gonna keep turning it here and there while we heat up our pan to make our sunny side up eggs. So we're gonna put this at a medium-high level. And then we're also going to use just a standard spray and coat the bottom. We will keep doing a little turning of our peppers and onions, and it's looking really good right now. So we can go ahead and add our sweet potatoes. One part I love about this dish is all of the colors. So we're going to add our sausage in. Okay, while that gets brown, we're going to start our eggs. So we're going to crack our egg right into the pan. And if you see right here, the little bubbles are forming and your egg's turning white right when you put it in the pan, that's exactly what you want. We're not going to break our yolk because that's what's going to give us the beautiful runny egg in the end. We will keep it on this side until most of the white is cooked. So as you can see, it's just about getting there. There's still a little liquid left in the white. Now is where it will take a little bit of skill and time. All right. It's not quite perfect, but it's kind of there. It's going to just cook for a couple of seconds. And if you come over here, our hash is ready to be plated. So we're going to, again, put it back into the dish. If your stove, and I'm going to put our first egg, just lay it right on top. We're going to do a couple more eggs and then it will be table ready. All right, our last egg is ready to go on our dish. So we're going to just bring it over and just slide it in. So as you can see, we have beautiful sunny side up eggs with our sausage and sweet potato hash.